just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that
Market has been a little less interesting for me. Also, my priorities have changed a little bit. So that's where I've had a little bit of a struggle to actually make content for stocks and cryptocurrency, because truth be told, I haven't really been following the market as much. There's been less price action, and yeah, like I said, my focus has just been on a couple other things. So the other interest I have is in marketing and sort of growing businesses. So in my current job at the moment, I'm working for a digital marketing agency where we offer, social, Google Ads, SEO, websites. So just general marketing online. And the two projects that I've been working on and has been really practical, but also has my interest at the moment, is two businesses. So one of my friends repurposes kegs, right? So he gets Carlton kegs, or he gets beer kegs, and repurposes them into cookers, basically fabricating and welding together baskets that sit inside kegs, and then having a burner underneath, which then is used to cook, various seafood, meat, vegetables, and pretty much anything you can think of. It's a slow cooking technique, but it keeps your vegetables, meat, and the rest of the things that you cook fairly, it keeps them moist so that they don't end up dry. So I've been working on that and been working through that strategy, and that's where my interest has been. So that's the reason why I haven't been making many videos, and I thought it just wouldn't be right to try to push out videos where I haven't really done the research, and I haven't really, it's not fair for you guys to watch a video that's quite boring, and I know you guys aren't going to come back and watch them. So that's the reason. So what I've been working on specifically with this friend is basically coming up with a strategy to build his awareness, because he's got quite a big following on Facebook already. People know of his brand locally, and he's mostly selling within Australia, but also to parts of New Zealand. So what we're doing at the moment is working on his website, and I'll put a link to it down the bottom so you guys can take a look and see what it looks like visually. His business is called Kiwi Cookers, and he is based here in Melbourne, but he ships anywhere across Australia. So a really cool product. I've been working on his WordPress website. I've been working on his Google Ads, working out a strategy for his social media. So basically what that looks like is having a plan for his posting, right? For regular engagement with his existing audience and also people that he hasn't reached yet. And one of the ways I thought of doing this is getting 100 pieces of content initially. So in various forms of, high resolution photos and images, and then also, long format video. So, whether it's similar to this, or maybe it's a compilation of, people gathering together. Because one of the things with these kegs is they're quite large and they can cook for families up to, 50 or 100. So they're often used in gatherings. So if I could get some footage of that and also shorter footages, I can repurpose that long content, turn them into Instagram stories, use them for short posts, combine them with other videos that have been made before, and use that for, marketing his product. The other side of it is setting up something people refer to as a social calendar or social schedule. And that basically means that you have a buffer of content ready to post, and you have a schedule in which you post consistently. So that might be, once every 3 days or once every 2 days, but sticking to that schedule over time and monitoring and seeing what kind of content is most engaging. Putting out more of that same content that works, where, people are commenting on, people are sharing and liking that post. That sort of stuff definitely goes a long way. And then you can evaluate and go, how can I make this content more interesting? Or how can I put out more content of the same format that is working? for better results. So that's all pretty exciting at the moment. I'm working on the mobile version of his WordPress website, because by looking at analytics and having that data set up on his website, we can see historically a lot of people visiting the website are mobile users. So actually 70% of his, returning people to his, the people visiting his websites are using the mobile device as opposed to, the desktop. And for most businesses, it's something about 50-50, but this one particularly is high on mobile devices. And I think the reason for that is a lot of people interested in his products are a little bit older. So, between 45 or a little bit older. Anyway, so we'll have a strategy once we have all that content up, and then I'm looking at using tools such as Buffer or Hootsuite, which basically lets you schedule these posts ahead of time. It helps with, the dates and particular times they upload, but also if you've got multiple accounts like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, you can post on all these mediums and have your dashboard to control all of that. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully this was a little bit interesting. I figure I may as well make a video to give you guys a bit of an update, as I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm pretty excited to make a video. So hopefully you guys got something out of that. If you guys have any questions about what I've talked about, if you found something interesting, drop a comment. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.
Eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive.